What's good, everybody? Wolf94, and of course I'm going to be showing off games with the Darkrai Turbo deck that I showed you guys. It's going to be a little different this time. Usually I show one TCG game per video. It's going to be a couple of games in this one, a couple of quick ones because my opponent scooped, being overwhelmed with the speed of this deck once it gets going. The first game doesn't really matter. My opponent wasn't really playing anything important, at least that I saw. But we're going to be playing against Golisopod GX and Gardevoir GX, I'm pretty sure. Gardevoir GX for sure, Golisopod GX, I think, yeah, Golisopod GX as well. You guys are going to be able to see a bunch of hands too. Uh, this way, you're going to see some of the hands, how this deck kind of draws, so you can see how consistent it is, see if you fancy it, and what have you. For example, in this case, we drew a bunch of darkness energy, so that doesn't look good. But because I have, so many ultra balls in this deck, they can transform into Tapu Lele. So in this case, we get a supporter, no problem. It's the kind of stuff that makes decks consistent. You guys should be aware. So let's see what I'm gonna get. I'm probably gonna get Lily since it's the first turn. That's another pretty good thing. We get to take advantage of Lily. Excellent in this deck. Any deck that runs a lot of Ultra Balls, I feel it can take advantage of Lily very good in standard and expanded. I mean, we've got Cynthia right now, but I think this card is still pretty good. It has advantages over N and Cynthia. And of course, first turn you're gonna draw until you have 8. In a lot of cases, this card basically allows you to just draw. You don't shuffle and you draw, and you don't discard your hand to draw 7. Uh, if you manage to thin your hand well enough, if you just have like 1 or 2 cards, even like 3, you're gonna draw straight up to 5 to 7 cards, and that's pretty good. That's very good. So we're gonna search the Darkrai EX here, as you guys can see. You want to get this guy out quick. Maybe I should have been playing more, but it just works with one so far. I mean, if another one is going to come in, probably something like the Darkrai, this one, the basic one, would come out, or I don't know. But yeah, you kind of just want to do as much with this Darkrai and then use Yveltal EX and the other attackers to just finish off the game. If, of course, one Darkrai X, it won't be enough maybe to get a million knockouts, get like knockouts on multiple GX or EX Pokemon. But yeah, my opponent isn't really playing anything. I mean, it's a Pikachu here, playing this Crush and Hammer, gonna use Nest Ball, grab the Voltorb, so I'm guessing the Electrode from Evolutions is just he's gonna try and do some shit. And the Max Elixir, I guess he probably was playing Raichu GX, using Raichu GX with the Electrode from Evolutions. Not a bad combo. I feel Raichu GX should be seeing more testing, more play maybe. Uh, get a better chance because it's a pretty good card. It's kind of like this Darkrai actually. You just want to have a lot of lightning energies around. So I Guzman here, as you guys can see, and I get the knockout. And I think my opponent's going to scoop at this point. Yeah, if you overwhelm your opponent this quickly, you're very good. Uh, that's one of the benefits of a fast deck like this. So let's see, my opponent played a Sycamore. And what is he going to do? I think it's right now that he's going to scoop. Probably because, yeah, I probably didn't have any other basic Pokemon. I don't know, but I mean, getting such a fast setup with the Darkrai doing a lot of damage, you win the game easily. Okay, so that's the first game. Not really all that special. I think that now it's going to be the one with Gardevoir GX. So let's see how we fare against Gardevoir GX. Normally a deck that has a lot of advantage on you because it resists you, and your guys need a bunch of energies to do shit. So Gardevoir is going to kill you easily with a lot of energies. And even though Yveltal kind of does the same thing as Gardevoir, He's weaker, of course, and gardevoir also resists him. So, you know, it should have the advantage over you. You don't really have anything going with you in this kind of a deck besides the speed, and that's what we're going to show off here. If you set up fast, you know, with your uh, max elixirs and you know the Darkrai GX, getting him from the discard pile, and then you set up Darkrai EX or like even Yveltal maybe, I don't know, but you set up quickly and you attack. By the time they get set up, they're going to be screwed. So I opened up with the Mime here. My opponent opened up with the Remoraid, the Octillery, typical stuff, and it seems he's running the Psychic Curlia. Okay, he's gonna Ultra Ball, grab the Tapu Lele, probably gonna grab the Brigitte, standard stuff. Here comes the Brigitte, and he's gonna get his setup. Play a bunch of routes probably, yeah, and here comes the Vulpix too. He's gonna retreat, I guess, to grab the free shit next turn with Vulpix. Yeah, setting up, you want to get your Gardevoirs set up quickly, but we're gonna be even quicker here. I'm gonna use the Ultra Ball. I'm gonna get rid of the Darkness Energy and let's see, either Kukui or Sycamore. I mean, it doesn't matter because we're gonna Sycamore anyway, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I'm gonna grab the Darkrai GX here because we are indeed gonna Sycamore and we want to get that guy out of the discard pile. So gonna Sycamore here. I'm gonna have to ditch another Sycamore and we'd also ditch the Kukui, but hey, well, you gotta do what you gotta do. And I'm gonna activate Darkrai's ability. Grab him and grab the free energy here. Good shit. And let's see here. I'm gonna max elixir. And we do get, wow, a lot of darkness energies. We have 4 darkness energies to choose from. I do run a lot in this deck. I make sure to run enough so that I get the max elixirs off when I use them, because I'm not the biggest fan of these sort of chance cards, but it is pretty important. Max elixir, you need this in this kind of a deck. So I attach the DC, and hey, as you guys can see before you know it, Darkrai GX is ready, and you know we're gonna Dark Cleave, get a knockout on the Vulpix. He won't get the plus, he won't get to add the free shit, so that means he wasted an energy too when he retreated on the Remoraid. So I'm ready to go. As you guys can see, my opponent needs to start evolving, and he scooped. You know, he realized that by the time he gets set up, Darkrai is going to be killing everybody. So you guys can see just how fast this deck can be. I mean, it's not always going to get set up like that, but it's your aim to get set up if you can. You know, with Darkrai GX's restoration, you basically get a free energy. So if you max elixir as well, and you know you have your natural attachment for the turn, you do all these 3 things, and Darkrai GX is set up before you know it. So now it's the actual game here against golisopod. This one won't end in like 2 minutes. Let's see. I'll get to go first. This is pretty good, important. And we have a bunch of options here. Of course, we're going to open with the Darkrai EX and the Darkrai GX. I'm going to leave that in the hand because I'm going to aim to discard it. And I do have the Lily here, but maybe we won't be able to take advantage of it as I would like. We'll try. We'll see how many cards I use from my hand. But we're going to Nest Ball. I'm going to grab the regular Yveltal. And naturally, we're going to Ultra Ball here. Get rid of the Darkrai GX. And I might get rid of, yeah, the Fan Club probably. Since I am going to aim to Lily this turn. And we're going to grab the Darkrai, it seems, the basic one here. Not sure why I got that. Probably should have gotten Mime, but it is what it is. We're going to play the DC on the Darkrai X just so that I draw the maximum amount of cards. And 7 cards, we drew them here. Very, very nice. I'm gonna max elixir here. Let's see, we get a darkness energy. Very good. Gonna put this on the, wow, I put this on this dude, not the Yveltal. I wonder why. I mean, did my opponent mulligan and I saw what he was running and I'm thinking I'm gonna use this dude? I don't remember. But, yeah, I don't have a darkness energy, so I'm not gonna revive the dude. That'd be a waste. I mean, of course, sometimes maybe you have to do this, but the beauty of the card is to basically revive him and get the free darkness energy. Works perfectly with Darkrai EX from Breakpoint. So I'm gonna save it for now, since we have many ways to discard shit. And my opponent is gonna play a Brigitte, grabs his Wimpod and the Trubbish. Unfortunately, Enhanced Hammer is gonna get rid of the DC, but he doesn't do anything else, and that could be good for me. Let's see here, let's see. So what I'm probably gonna do, yeah, I'm gonna play the Tapu Lele here to instantly grab fucking Sycamore and basically ditch all this shit. Yeah, it was either that or using something like Scala to grab an Ultra Ball this way. So we're gonna attach a Darkness Energy on the Darkrai EX here, and I'm definitely gonna Sycamore since I uh, took the trouble of adding this card with Tapu Lele. So this way we'll be able to grab our Darkrai GX with the Darkness Energy. Very good. So I do have 3 Darkness Energy in play right now, and we only need one more to start attacking with Darkrai EX. So you guys can see this deck can be pretty fast. It's much faster than Gardevoir. It's probably just as fast or even faster than something like golisopod. I mean, they're gonna attack with only 1 energy, so I guess by next turn, if my opponent does this shit right, he should be able to attack. But he's gonna be doing 120. I'm not gonna get knocked out, so I know I'm kind of safe. And if we do our shit right, we aim to grab enough darkness energy to get one-hit knockouts on these guys. With the choice band and a bunch of darkness energies, it's not impossible to get a one-hit knockout, even on golisopod and other stage GX Pokemon like that. So my opponent is gonna play a Tapu Lele. Gonna grab in. Okay. Gonna get rid of my big hand here. We had some good stuff, but it's not like it has anything that I really wanted. I mean, no matter what we get here, we should get some decent stuff anyway. Like, I get the stadium here and the darkness energy. That's probably important. We don't want to miss energy attachments. And my opponent is getting his shit ready. But he's not going to get a one-hit knockout. He really can't. It seems he's going to fly and flip here. It's probably the smart move. Spread damage since I don't have the mime. And soften up my dudes. But, I mean, this dude is going to die now for sure. We're going to play the reverse valley here. And I'm definitely going to get a knockout here. I mean, it seems I'm going all out with the Sycamores here. I realize that, all I want to do is grab the max elixirs and shit. And, just grab darkness energies. There's no reason to hold on to anything. I just decided to go all out. This can backfire, of course, but, we're doing what we're doing. So Dark Pulse, 110 damage, exactly the damage I needed to do to get a one-hit knockout. So, good stuff, boy. Thanks to the stadium. It's going to bring out the Gardevoir with the Garbotoxin. This doesn't really do anything against us. I guess maybe it hurts Darkrai GX, but I used one and my bench is full. Darkrai GX, it's not like you'll be able to use this effect a million times. You just want to get the free plus 1 or 2 times for that extra speed. That's basically your aim. Of course, he's also an attacker, but it's the fact that he gets us a free energy that I really dig. If he was just that dude that was just a GX attacker, you know, just doing 130 for 3 and that kind of stuff, he probably wouldn't be in here or in his big in two number in two in fuck, I can't even talk, in 2 card numbers. Like it would be 2 cards would be in there. Yeah, okay. So my opponent is setting up. He put the DC on the dude, but let's see. We're gonna Scala here. What am I gonna grab? Probably the Max Elixir. Yeah, I'm checking my Darkness Energy. We've got a lot. Is Max Elixir basically. What else would I grab? I know that's what I need. So Max Elixir, what's up? And we get a Darkness Energy. Very good. We're setting up here. I'm gonna put another one. So Darkrai GX is ready to attack. We're gonna put the Fury Belt on too. I mean, it makes sense to put it on, right? Put the card on. Let's see, and I'm counting my energies, I'm pretty sure. So we got 6 right now. So with 6 energies, we should be getting, it should be like 180. And I'm debating here to attack or switch. Yeah, maybe to use the Darkrai GX, not leave the Darkrai EX in harm's way kind of thing. But it doesn't matter, I'm just gonna go all out. So 160 damage, I'm doing 160. It's solid, it's not bad. My opponent, I mean, I guess if he puts the grass energy on and gets rid of my tool, he can get a knockout. So he's gonna end here. Leave me with only 4 cards. That can suck. But I think this is just the time that he's gonna scoop for some reason. And he scoops. I mean, I did have the advantage. If you couldn't get a knockout, just keep on attaching energies and come to the point where I'm getting one-hit knockouts. So, hope you guys enjoyed these games. Hope you guys subscribe, leave a like, share this with your friends. I really do feel like this Darkrai has potential. I'm pretty sure I saw in the Charizard Lounge that a Darkness Turbo deck like this did pretty good and expanded as well. And it's just an overall very solid deck. I feel even in standard it can perform kind of good. So we're gonna experiment, we're gonna show off more games, and it should be good. SaberWolf94, what's up?